Hello dear students, very good morning. We are learning the chapter weather, climate and adaptations. Right, in the previous class you have learnt about what is weather, climate. So what can cause this weather and climate you all know. And adaptations, so if the organism has to survive in a particular environment, it has to modify itself. Okay, that is called as adaptations. So we'll take one example for this adaptation, that is polar bear. So this polar bear lives in a icy Arctic areas of Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Norway and Russia. So they show so many adaptations that enables them to survive in extreme cold and harsh conditions. Right? We cannot survive longer time in that regions, but these polar bears can survive. So what are the adaptations or what are the modifications made by these organisms? So adaptations for surviving the cold. So it has a two thick layers of fur to keep it warm on land. So you know that it will be snowy region, right? These are all snowy areas. So it has a two thick layers of fur to keep it warm on land. So next one is, so it has a long hairs between the pads on its feet. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇದ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಎರಡು ಬೆರಳುಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಹೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾಡಲ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫೀಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟು ವಾಕ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಐಸ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಐಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಹೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎ ಥಿಕ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಪೋಲಾರ್ ಬೇರ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಥಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇದ್ರ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಎ ಥಿಕ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as blubber. It is called as blubber. So it is found under its skin. So that keeps it warm while swimming in the icy cold water. So adu ice cold water alli swim ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ so it will help. And adaptations for hunting a prey and protection from predators. For example, if any other organism it is coming to eat means it has to protect itself, right? So what are that hunting prey and protection from the predators? So you know that polar bear is white in color, right? The white color of the fur, it camouflages it's against the snow. Camouflage means it is resembling with the surrounding environment. So camouflage means, so ice is also white color and the bear color is also white color. So it is nothing but camouflage. Camouflage means it is resembling it is resembling something. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಅದೇ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಕೆಮಿಲಿಯಾನ್, ಸೊ ಉಸಿರುವಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಯಾವ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಅದು ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೋ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ದಿಸ್ ಬೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ camouflage, so it against the snow. So it is thus able to sneak up close to the seal and hunt them. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಸೀಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಹಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮಾಡಿಫೈಡ್. ಸೊ there are 5 very sharp claws on each foot or for grasping the ice and its prey. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉಗುರು ತುಂಬಾ ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ 5. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಇನ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ದ ಐಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೇ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ತುಂಬಾ ದೂರದಿಂದ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೇ. ಸೊ ದ ಪೋಲಾರ್ ಬೇರ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಸೀಲ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಐಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ waits patiently. So the seals will form the holes in the snowy areas in the ice olgade. So they will form the holes. So these bears can identify that holes and they will patiently wait for their prey. So when the seal pokes its head out of the hole, the bears will quickly snatches the snail. So they will quickly snatches the seal. And next is the polar bears sharp and big teeth help in tearing its prey apart. Okay, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ it has a sharp teeth. Okay, so sharp and big teeth, it helps in the tearing the prey. For example, take seals only. If they got the seal, means they have to eat it, right? So how they will eat? By the help of a sharp and a big teeth. Next, adaptations for staying in water. So students, these polar bears can live in water also. So it has a streamlined body that helps it to swim well. And the streamlined and the uddavagiruvanತಹ body. So it helps them to swim well in the water. Next, the polar bears has a stiff ears on its front legs and a very broad front feet to help it to swim. Okay, it has a stiff ears on the front legs and they have a very broad front feet. Okay, so it helps it to swim. Next, the hind legs. So the hind legs are held flat and are used as a rudders. Okay, they are used as a rudders. It can close its nostrils. Rudders ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so it helps in the swimming. So ಮುಂದೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತೋ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ hind legs help in the so swimming ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ. So it can close its nostrils and remains underwater for longer period of time. So they have a nostrils means nose-like structures. Okay, these nostrils remain underwater for the longer time. So these are the adaptations made this polar bear. So mainly it has a thick fur, 2 layers of thick fur layer, and next it has a long hairs between the pads on its feet, and it has a thick layer of a fat called as blubber, and there are so many like it resembles the snow. It resembles the color of the snow. So these are the adaptations made by the polar bear to survive in that ice cold condition. Next is penguins. So penguins spend most of their time in the icy water of Antarctica. They show a number of adaptations. So we'll see what are the adaptations made by these penguins to survive in such cold climate. So adaptations for surviving the cold. Cold na resist ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು adaptations ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ? So as it is in the polar bear, the penguins feathers. So these penguins feathers are densely packed. Okay, ತುಂಬಾ thick ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, and it has a layer of a blubber. Blubber means a fat deposition under the skin to keep warm in the sea. And these penguins huddle together. This helps to keep them warm. Okay, so ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ so this helps keep them warm. So this is the adaptations made for surviving the cold. Next, adaptations for hunting prey and protection from the predator. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಹಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ನ, or else it has to protect itself from the other organisms, right? So what are such adaptations? We'll see. A penguin's body is white in the front, which is camouflaged with the lighter surface of the sea. ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇದು? ಸೊ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಟರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಐಸಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ so it is resembling the color of the sea. So while it is backside, while it is black on the back to bend in with the darker sea depths. Okay, ಒಳಗಡೆ sea ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಮೋಫ್ಲೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And they love to live in communities. Communities means they're always living together. So most of all the penguins always together. So they'll not live alone, which also protect them from predators such as walrus or a sea lions. So sea lions so it will protect. So this is adaptations made for hunting prey and protection from the predators. So next, adaptations for staying in water. It is also having a streamlined body. So these are also having a streamlined body. So it has a streamlined body and it has a paddle like feet. Here you can see paddle tara ide. So right, so ತುಂಬಾ ಅಗಲವಾಗಿದೆ, and it is like a paddle like feet, and it is a wing shaped flippers. So wing shaped flippers helps the penguin to swim through the water at a speed up to 15 miles per hour. Okay, they can swim 15 miles per hour. So at such high speed, they seems to be flying through the ವಾಟರ್. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನೀರಲ್ಲೇ ಆರ್ತಿರೋ ತರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆವಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಬೋನ್ಸ್. Okay, so these have a solid bones and heavy bones make penguin heavier, which help them to dive underwater for the food. And even a penguin has extremely good sense of vision, so they can see the objects from very far, so especially underwater. So it can drink salty water. It has almond shaped glands above the eyes. So near here, so they have a almond shaped glands above the eyes, so that helps it to filter out the excess salts. So I told it can drink the salt water, right? So here there are two almond shaped glands will be present, so this help in the filtering the excess salts. So penguin pairs share their duties, as the female penguin build a nest and lays an egg. So while the male hunts and eats it. Okay, female ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ nest ಅಲ್ಲಿ, so it will build it, but the males will hunt. So when the female hunts and eats, then the male hatches the eggs. When the female will hunt and eat that eggs, then the males will hatch the eggs. So once the eggs are hatched, both the parents will collect the food and feed the young ones. A penguin can pick its own baby out of crowd of thousands to feed it. Okay, so it can identify, see, so they can pick its own baby out of the crowd of thousands to feed it. So and other animals which inhabit the polar regions are reindeer, walrus, seal, musk ox, fish and bird. So these organisms also undergo some modifications. What is migration? So migration means the seasonal movement of the complete population of animals from one area to other area. It is called as, so migration means, so best example birds. So from one area to other area, they will move seasonally. So it is usually response to the change in the temperature. Okay, so where the temperature is suitable for them, they will survive. If the temperature exceeds or decreases in that area, they will move it to other place. So not only for temperature, even for food supply or the amount of daylight, and usually undertaken for the purpose of breeding. So they will migrate for the purpose of breeding. So including mammals, insects, fishes, birds, all will migrate to the place where they get the favorable condition. Favorable means useful conditions. So the Siberian cranes migrate from Russia to India as the winter approaches. So you know that Siberia, it is a very cold condition in the Russia. So when the temperature is less, so all the cranes will migrate to the India due to the winter approach. So the migration route stretches for 4,000 miles. Okay, they will travel 4,000 miles. So this is about the migration. I hope all of you have understood. Thank you.